My name is John Sadler, and I'm president of Sadler Sports and Recreation Insurance. We've been the endorsed insurance provider for Dizzy Dean baseball and softball since 1996, and we currently insure over 60% of all teams and leagues within Dizzy. With input from your National Board of Directors, we've customized a special insurance program to meet your protection needs at a very affordable price. The purpose of this video is to explain the highlights of the insurance program and related risk management services. First of all, let's go to our website at www.sadlersports.com and check out the link to Dizzy Dean under our custom programs. Let's click on the link to go to the Dizzy Dean Insurance website. The website includes everything you need to know about our insurance and risk management services. The per-team rates for accident and general liability are listed, as well as the rates for the optional coverages such as directors and officers liability, crime, and equipment. We have a frequently asked questions section that will answer 95% of the most common questions, and a new online chat feature where you can interact with our staff in real time and get instant service. You can click on Print Applications to get a paper copy of our application, which includes a complete coverage description and all enrollment forms. You can complete the enrollment forms and mail them or fax them in for regular service. Your coverage is effective immediately upon receipt at our office. However, it can take up to 1 week for our staff to manually process the paperwork and to send your proof of coverage documents back via email or U.S. mail. Or, if you want immediate service, you can click on the Apply for Coverage online, where you can pay with your checking account and can immediately print off your actual proof of coverage documents and claim forms. The entire process from start to finish is about 5 to 10 minutes. Approximately 86% of our Dizzy Dean clients apply for coverage online so that they can get immediate service on a 24/7 basis. We have a risk management section that I'll discuss in more detail in a minute. In addition, we have a blog that is packed full of interesting articles and safety topics, such as information on pitch counts, metal versus wood bats, batter's face guards, rift balls, and batter's chest protectors, just to mention a few. You can go to Service for Current Clients and print forms for claims reporting, add delete teams, and add property owners as additional insureds. We understand that our clients want instant service and they don't want to wait, and that's why we built in all of these features on our website so that you can get your questions answered and complete your transactions with the least amount of hassle. Of course, we also offer toll-free lines and highly trained and friendly client service representatives. We offer 5 different insurance policies that include broad coverages and protection. Our high-limit policies have a number of specially negotiated coverage enhancements that you won't likely get from a local insurance agent or even from another sports insurance specialist. The first is a $50,000 excess accident policy that covers medical bills on behalf of injured participants, including both players and staff. The second is a $2 million general liability policy that covers certain lawsuits against your league and its administrators and staff arising primarily from bodily injury to a spectator or participant. This policy includes special hard-to-get coverage enhancements for sex abuse, molestation, non-owned and hired auto, and volunteer versus volunteer lawsuits. The cost for the combined accident and general liability policy is per team and varies by age group. The third is a $1 million directors and officers liability policy that covers different types of lawsuits, such as those alleging discrimination based on race, sex, age, or handicap, wrongful suspension or termination of league personnel or players, and failure to follow your own rules or bylaws when making administrative decisions. The cost is $350 per league. The fourth is a crime policy that protects against embezzlement or theft of equipment by your own volunteers. It also covers theft of cash by outsiders. With the economic downturn, there's an epidemic of theft by volunteers. Sports organizations make an easy target because of lack of controls, such as counter-signatures on checks and requiring bank statement reconciliation by someone not authorized to deposit or withdraw. The cost is $175 per league. The fifth policy is an equipment policy that covers your sports, field maintenance, concession, and other equipment against loss due to fire, theft, vandalism, and windstorm. The cost is $2.75 per $100 of replacement value. A detailed description of the 5 different insurance policies is beyond the scope of this video. However, we have an excellent website report entitled 7 Deadly Sins to Avoid when Buying Sports Insurance. This report will explain why you need each one of the 5 policies, real-life examples of covered claims, and coverage pitfalls to avoid. This report is found under the Risk Management section of our website. For those of you who are buying through a local insurance agent or from another national source, you should check out a document that I created called Insurance Coverage Checklist that is found under the Risk Management section of our website. This checklist includes 9 minimum standards for accident insurance and 24 minimum standards for general liability insurance. It was designed so that you can merely hand it over to your insurance agent and ask him or her to complete it by indicating if your current policies do or do not meet the minimum standards and to sign their name. What you'll find out is that the competing programs won't meet the minimum standards over 95% of the time, which means that your personal assets could be on the chopping block in the event of certain types of common lawsuits. The Dizzy Dean Rulebook has minimum insurance requirements for your all-star teams that participate in officially sanctioned tournaments. The requirements set certain minimum policy limits for accident and general liability, as well as unacceptable exclusions that must not appear on your policies. In addition, your general liability policy must name the national organization Dizzy Dean Baseball, Inc. as an additional insured. If you buy through the endorsed insurance plan, your insurance exceeds the minimum requirements and the Tournament Credentials Committee will not have to closely scrutinize your insurance paperwork. There are a number of cases every year where teams are denied tournament access because their insurance paperwork is rejected by the Credentials Committee and they're left scrambling to buy insurance at the last minute. We have some of the lowest prices in the country for the coverages that are provided. The Dizzy Dean Insurance Program has massive group buying power and we get competitive bids from among the leading sports insurance carriers. In addition, the program has a history of frequent rate decreases when warranted by favorable loss history and market conditions. Filing an excess accident claim does require a lot of paperwork to be submitted, and there's no way around this. The parent must submit the fully completed claim form, the itemized bills from each medical provider, which include the diagnosis and procedure codes, and the explanation of benefits from the existing family health insurance carrier, if any, that shows what the family health insurance carrier has and has not paid. As league administrators, the last thing you want is to be hassled by a parent who says that their child's medical bills aren't getting paid and they're getting dunning letters from medical providers. But this is what you often get if your claim form does not have clear instructions that are followed by the parents and if your claims administrator is not carefully selected. I personally wrote the instructions on our claim form, so hopefully they're clear, and our claims administrator has an excellent reputation for the fast and fair payment of claims. We monitor their performance on a regular basis. Very few complaints are brought to our attention, but in the unlikely event that a problem were to arise, you can simply bring it to our attention and we will contact the claims administrator for clarification and resolution of the problem. The Risk Management section of our website provides industry-leading videos, reports, articles, and forms that you can't find anywhere else. I personally created these materials after extensive research and interviews with experts and made sure that they're volunteer friendly and easy to understand. Having the best insurance protection at the lowest cost is the number one goal, but I think that everyone would agree that injuries and lawsuits should be prevented before they ever become insurance claims. We have fantastic articles on topics such as why waiver forms are worth the paper they're written on, sources of criminal background checks, and the 30-30 lightning safety rule, which in my opinion is the most abused safety rule in youth sports. We have some new web videos and risk management programs available exclusively to our clients. What I found is that very few leagues have written risk management programs because they think it's too time-consuming and difficult. With that in mind, I developed simple web videos for administrators on how to implement a risk management program in your league. They walk you through the entire process from A to Z. The first implementation video is for general risk management, and it keys in on safety in your facilities, equipment, sports injury care, instruction, supervision, and autos. The second implementation video is devoted exclusively to abuse molestation. In addition, we provide risk management awareness training videos for your administrators and staff. The videos are used in conjunction with templates that we provide for either a basic, intermediate, or advanced risk management program depending on your circumstances. We've already done almost all of the work for you, and it takes very little time for you to make a few choices, fill in a few blanks, and to convert our Word doc template to your own custom program. Our videos were designed to either be individually viewed on the internet or downloaded to your laptop so that you can use a projector to show them to a large group during a meeting. In conclusion, I'm in this for more than just to make an insurance sale. It's my passion to protect our youth and volunteers with the best possible insurance and risk management programs. I'm confident that you'll like what we have to offer, and it's my promise that I'll continue to look for ways to lower your prices, to increase your protection, and to simplify your experience. Please call my office if you have any questions, and thanks for your consideration.